Angela Yee.
Way up.
I'm here. My guy May.
Way up. Good morning.
Good morning. Man, I'm looking at the news, and one of my friend Paris, her daughter goes to school in Bed-Stuy, and there was like a shooting there.
Right.
Two people got shot,
Marcus
and
Garvey.
she said that things keep on happening. She's just concerned. The kids are told to shelter in place. That's scary.
Yeah.
When you have.
It is.
Whew, all right, we're gonna try to figure out what can happen. How you feeling, Mano?
I'm feeling good. Wake up. We way up, baby.
Yes. The weather is changing here.
Yeah, so we under
You think fall clothes? First of all, we know you like to put it on. You know you like to put that
the thing is,
on.
I don't feel like it's that cold yet.
It's not that cold yet.
I feel like we still in a
fall clothing is like, you got this
right in the
hoodie
middle.
with the vest. It's like nice to layer. You feel
right,
good.
a little vest on, a little hoodie.
All right, well, we do have a special show for you today. Young Jock is going to be joining us.
Yeah.
Man, he's got some stories on him. When I tell you, man, it's going to be a fun one. You guys are going to enjoy this. He's been doing a great job, too, with his morning show also in Atlanta.
He got a lot going on.
Syndicated also. But let's get this show started with some love and with some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. Again, that's 800-292-5150. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here.
Wake up. We way up.
All right, and let's shine a light on a new Black-owned postpartum retreat that's going to be opening in Charlotte, North Carolina next year, early 2025. It's called the Ziva Postpartum Retreat, and it will help new mothers with a luxurious and supportive environment. It's only the second Black-owned facility of its kind in the country, and so it will also help address the critical gaps in care for new mothers, particularly women of color. Co-founder Selena Williams is a single mother by choice, and she explained the motivation. She said, becoming mothers opened our eyes to the gaps in postpartum care, especially for those seeking a blend of expert support and luxury. While there are still few postpartum retreats in the U.S., there were none in North Carolina and only one other Black-owned full-service retreat in the United States. Definitely hear all the time about issues with postpartum. Halle Bailey was just talking about how she has postpartum.
Yeah.
And DDG acknowledged that as well. And so it's something that so many women grapple with. Some of them know they're suffering from postpartum. Some people don't know that they're struggling with that. So imagine.
It's like depression, right?
Yeah, and it's something that you cannot control.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a great and holistic approach to postpartum care. So shout out to Selena Williams, who is the co-founder of Ziva Postpartum Retreat. Now, who do you guys want to spread some love to? Markeisha, who do you want to shine a light on?
I'd like to shine a light on my mom, Sherry.
Okay, Sherry, tell us about her.
She is one of the bravest, nurturing, caring, considerate women I know. And she gives tough love, and it's the best love. It makes us stronger. So I wanted to shine a light on her.
I like soft love, but tough love is necessary. You're right.
It is sometimes. Not all the time.
You're right. Sometimes I just need a hug.
That's right, and she gives the best hug, too.
Oh, well, shout out to you, and shout out to your mama, too, Markeisha.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. And when we come back, we have your Yeezy and Lil Wayne. Super Bowl is out of the question, but you know he loves football. He got a brand new job that I know he's going to love. We'll tell you about it. It's Way Up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
Yeah. Good morning.
Ready for some Yee T?
Yee T, let's do
Okay.
it.
Well,
Spill it.
Lil Wayne, they have confirmed that he will be involved as a guest commentator on the NFL Network. So congratulations to him. Yesterday, the league shared a statement saying that he'll be a weekly guest on NFL Game Day morning beginning on Sunday. He'll show up every Sunday for the rest of the season. And so that's a big deal for him.
Right, so they basically gave that to him because of the whole Super Bowl controversy.
I mean, behind the scenes, they probably were having conversations because you never really hear Lil Wayne say that he wants to do something like that, and that was something that he was very passionate about. So they must have come to some
bothered behind that
sort of understanding. All right, Devin Haney is coming back right after his unanimous decision loss turned no decision performance against Ryan Garcia. So allegedly, he's negotiating to fight Teofimo Lopez.
Oh.
Now, the source has not shared dates or money, but it will be a massive card in 2025.
Yeah, that's
if
that's a massive card right there.
Is agreed to. It would be on ESPN. And they said Devin Haney never lost his WBC super lightweight championship. It wasn't on the line against Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia missed weight. And so even if he made weight, he wouldn't have lost his title because he also tested positive for a banned substance. So that's why it was a no decision. So he still has that belt. But because of his inactivity, he's no longer considered the WBC's 140-pound champion. So now this could potentially be happening. He does need to come back.
So I'm going to say, I'm going with Teofimo on this one.
Okay.
So you want to bet, you said?
Let's wait till we get a date and it gets confirmed and then we'll bet.
Then we'll bet.
All right. And so good to see. All right. Quincy Jones, in the meantime, has left behind his fortune for his 7 children. How much is that fortune? Well, according to reports, that is $500 million. He was 91 years old when he passed away at his home on Sunday. And, you know, that's something really nice to be able to do for your family. Because we keep on hearing stories about, you know, family fighting over things and the fortune and who's controlling the estate. So nice that he had his affairs in order. All right, Quando Rondo was about to walk out of this interview with academics because he does not like the term devil's advocate. Listen to this.
I'm asking this as a devil's advocate.
Huh? I ain't gonna lie. I promise you, for you even just saying the devil name, I want to just take these microphones off and walk out that door.
No, hold on.
Boy,
Hold on.
I can't let you slide with that.
I'm asking.
You gotta take that back.
I'll take it back. I'm asking this from a different perspective.
That's a better way to say it. Listen.
I like when they call you ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am. I'm going to tell you, I spent a couple of days with Quando Rondo in New Orleans.
Right.
And I will say, this young man, he's so young and he's been through so much, even before he was in the music industry, just growing up. You know, it's just, he's been through a lot. Imagine the fact that he almost died. You know what I mean? They were trying to kill him, and then now there's this stuff that's going around because of his affiliations. He never did anything to anybody. So it's just not an easy position for somebody to be in. And even before that coming up, you'll feel a lot of empathy towards somebody because of their circumstances.
Right.
All right, well, that was your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I saw you were outside. I don't be knowing if your photos is old from a few days ago or if this is in real time.
That wasn't real time right there. I wasn't outside. That wasn't in real time. I know what you're talking about.
All right, we'll talk about it. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
New Mano is way up. I'm here. Mano's here. New Mano! Now, let's see. What did you do? I mean, I haven't seen you in a few days.
You know, I know because, you know, every now and then I get barred from up here.
You did.
But,
not.
You know, you'll be very proud of me because I know that you started with this group. I had got called to do a verse for somebody that I know you got a lot of love for.
Who?
And it was an honor for me because I could have did it like in the studio that I work out, but I went to Staten Island.
Oh, it's got to be Wu-Tang.
And did the verse for Method Man.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Okay,
he wasn't there though, but
I
went to his studio though, and I knocked it out though.
And you got the Wu-Tang dunks.
I got the dunks.
When did the dunks just came out? They just
so
put out those
yet.
Wu-Tang dunks.
Yeah.
Are you going to wear them? Yes, right?
I was thinking about just keeping them in a case because I got the Biggie. I got the Biggie Timbs too.
You can't wear the Biggie Timbs.
Right, it's like a
Let me see how much some
item.
Biggie Timbs. You know, I'm always looking online to see what's in. Let me see what those Biggie Timbs are worth because they've made very few of those.
Right.
This is a re-release though of the Wu-Tang. I can't wait to wear mine.
I like those dunks though.
Yeah, they're really cute. Let's see. Okay, the Biggie Timbs. I'm trying to find them online. Well, let me see. Oh, here it is. Timberland celebrates 30th anniversary. These are cute. You know, it's hard sometimes because you never know what things are going to be worth.
Right, later on.
But I feel like you could wear these Wu-Tang. You could probably get another pair. Like, maybe it's a good idea to get a pair.
I just got to figure out what I'm wearing with. It's the Killer Bee color.
Actually, tomorrow is Wu Wednesday.
Woo Wednesday.
You might gotta break them out for a Woo Wednesday.
Yeah, might have to step out. Sometimes you gotta pop out it.
Well, yesterday I was catching up on some of my shows. Now Ashley Darby from Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to be guest hosting. And so I was Potomac, Real Housewives of Potomac. She's going to be guest hosting. And, I definitely had to catch up on that show. And so I was like binge watching that yesterday. And I was like, a lot of wild things happen.
A lot of wild stuff.
A lot of wild things happen. I cannot wait to have her up here so I can ask her all about it. But in the meantime, I want to talk about something that I also was reading about yesterday. Friendflation. Have you ever heard of that?
Say what?
Friendflation. That means that if you have a friend and it's just too expensive to be friends with that person. So they said 37% of Americans say they're neglecting their friends because it's gotten too expensive to keep up the relationship. So sometimes, you know how you might have a friend like our producer Dan. He likes to go to expensive restaurants. People are like, I'm not going out with Dan because everywhere he chooses to go eat is so expensive. I can't afford to just be hanging out with you.
Don't ask me to pick the restaurant then.
Yeah, don't ask him to pick the restaurant. So people will be like, no, I'm good. I'm not. And there's sometimes you go out with your friends and you know you're going to end up spending so much money. And it's like, I don't want to do it. I'd rather stay inside and not be outside because this person is just like.
So you be sitting around, be like, the way my account is set up, you know.
Yeah, friendflation, and that's a real thing.
I never been through that.
You haven't? You know how sometimes certain people go out with you and they expect you to pay for everything all the time?
All the time.
Right, and you're like, I don't even want to bring this person out with me anymore because they never have enough money, their credit card doesn't work, and then they're not going to pay me back. But have you guys ever dealt with this, right? Friendflation. Maybe there are certain people you don't hang out with anymore because it just costs too much money, and it's way cheaper to stay inside than to hang out with this person. 800-292-5150. I find with guys, y'all deal with that a lot with women. Even if it's like your woman friend, she'll tell you to come.
No, it's the woman and her friends.
Yeah,
it's,
and then you come out and now you got to pay for everybody.
And then it's like you got your friends with you.
Yeah.
And they ordering
drinks.
Clase Azul shots.
800-292-5150. Let's hear about your experiences with Friendflation. It's way up. 800-292-5150.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah.
You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angela's gonna say.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
I'm here.
And we're talking about friendflation, when friendships are too expensive for you to be able to keep them. 37% of Americans say they're neglecting their friends because it's gotten too expensive to keep up their relationship, according to a survey. People are neglecting their social lives because of the high cost of living. And sometimes it's like people may invite you out, but you're like, ooh, I don't have the money like that to be able to go out with this person. And I feel like that's something that's happened. Like, I remember being fresh out of college and having a friend who was dating someone with money, and she always wanted to go eat at expensive restaurants like Nobu and things like that, and I didn't have money for that.
Right.
So I was like, if we go here, like, I'm not paying for that. So I just had to be like, nah, I can't make it out, and not go sometimes.
I never felt that way about somebody. Like, damn, if I go out with this person, I'm gonna have to dig in my pocket. I never felt that way.
And then on the flip side of things, I remember having friends who we would go out to eat and they didn't have money.
You to pay.
And they would expect me to pay.
Yeah,
and they would
that.
do things like order lobster. I don't even eat lobster, or try to order shots and think I'm going to pay for it.
Right.
And, you know,
I know that.
at a certain time, you have to be like, I'm not paying for you. Like, get it, you know.
But is that side of it friendflation too? That's a different side of it though, because I know that side.
It means that I'm not hanging out with you because it's too expensive, because you're going to try to make me pay for you. And expect that to happen. And then they don't even say thank you. And you're like, all right, you out of here. We want to ask you guys, have you ever lost a friend because the friendship was too expensive? 800-292-5150. Kyra, has that happened to you?
Yes. So I had this one friend named Dee, and we would hang out all the time. And at first it was chill, but then we started going out to the club. And I didn't think anything of it at first, because once or twice she didn't have enough to fully pay. And then from there I was like, okay, I'll get you. So we went out. I would always pay for drinks. I would buy her outfits. I would pay for gas for my car.
You bought her outfits?
You her mother?
Yeah, like,
that's wild.
We would go out and get outfits and everything. So it started just getting expensive, and then every weekend she would text me and be like, do you want to go out? And knowing me, I would, but then I wouldn't realize every time I was paying for everything.
She
bum. Would barely, like, make sure I was good. Sometimes she would, but, like, when we got home, it did not matter. Whatever she wanted, she got. Like,
So you're like, it's over. This friendship is done.
Yeah, she was using you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. You seem
You're
like
welcome.
you seem like a good friend. I hang out with her. She buying outfits, paying for bottles in the club.
Right. I mean, can you buy me something?
Marcy,
Hey, how are you?
tell me a man or your Friendflation story.
I'm experiencing a friendflation because I think my friends think it's too much to hang with me. Like, I'm that bomb-ass friend. I do birthday parties for my friends. I'm that bomb friend. Even though Mano, he sat next to me at a baby shower once. But anyway, my birthday, I experienced it by myself because I feel like people thought it would be too much to hang out with me. It was a good deal because I met Method Man. He was like one of my favorite people. But I never knew it was a thing until you just mentioned it. So I'm happy because I think I'm going through it.
I feel like I know your voice from somewhere.
You sat next to her at a baby shower.
Yeah, we sat next together at Eastos baby shower.
Man, you be everywhere. People be calling up here. People was locked up with you. Their friend was locked up with you, sitting next to you in baby showers. It's crazy.
I mean, he's cool. Mano's mad cool. Like, you know, and I'm mad cool too. Like, that's why he sat next to me. But
well, I can hang out with you because I'll step it up for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta like.
No, I'm a cool person.
Sometimes it's nice to go out with people who got it like you got it.
Right. Yeah,
Yes,
this is why I
ma'am,
go
but
out with you.
I can't really find that because I help everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for calling, Marcy.
Thank you guys for having my call. Hey, Mano, holler at me so we can get up and go out.
Okay.
Okay, Marcy.
There you go.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
You too. And Mano, you know how we do it up here. I be buying bottles.
You do.
In the studio.
You do. And I didn't even ask for that.
I
Lunch
got
and
you.
dinner.
You know what I'm saying? I got you.
do.
I'm a
You
good
do.
friend.
You are great. You one of the greatest.
All right, when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And let's talk about Jim Jones, Chrissy, and Brooke Bailey. There was this rumor.
That was never a thing.
I texted you too.
Yeah, I'm like, what
But
is
let's
it
talk
going?
about it because Brooke Bailey is speaking out finally and we'll tell you what she had to say about whether or not she married Jim Jones. It's way up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip. Talk to me. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here.
Yeah, baby.
I know that's right.
Always.
All right, well, let's get into some Yee tea.
Spill it.
So Denzel Washington is saying that he does plan to retire from acting after finishing up his next few movies. And these are a lot of movies. So it feels like retirement is a long way away. But he was on the Today Show, and here's what he said.
I don't know how many more films I'm going to make. It's probably not that many. I want to do things I haven't done. I played Othello at 22. I'm about to play Othello at 70. After that, I'm playing Hannibal. After that, I've been talking with Steve McQueen about a film. After that, Ryan Coogler is writing a part for me in the next Black Panther. After that, I'm going to do the film Othello. After that, I'm going to do King Lear. After that, I'm going to retire.
That's a lot.
That's like another.
It's like another
dub.
20 years.
Yeah, it's a whole nother dub.
Oh, my goodness, Denzel.
90 when he done.
And I kind of feel like I don't even still see him retiring after King Lear. I think that by the time that happens, he might want to do something else because I'm sure that all these projects come at him and he's like, I kind of got to do that.
Yeah,
like the perfect role.
It's a part for a 90-year-old.
All right, now Brooke Bailey has reacted to these rumors that she married Jim Jones. I mean, people were going crazy on social media. They were like, oh, Chrissy stayed with Jim all this time only for him to turn around and marry Brooke Bailey. I sent it to you and you LOL'd.
Yeah, I just laughed it off.
When it first came up. Because it did sound ridiculous. Like, where did this come from?
It was capital cap.
And this is what's going to happen with AI. People are going to make it seem like this happened. She got married. Well, here's what Brooke Bailey had to say about that on the TFU podcast.
I am not married to Jim Jones.
Do you know Jim Jones?
I do not. Like,
you don't even know him?
No.
You never been in a picture with him?
This is what that was my next thing. They took pictures and edited from my wedding with my ex-husband and put Jim's face on it.
Word?
And look, I asked you and you were like, he doesn't even know her.
Right, I told you that.
So that's pretty funny that this happened like that. All right, now, congratulations to Kai Cenat. He is now the most subscribed Twitch streamer, and this is during the Mafiathon 2 Subathon that he's been doing. I mean, he had everybody on there. He gained over 10,000 Twitch subscribers in just minutes during the peak of his whole entire Mafiathon. He's also been nominated for Streamer of the Year for the third year in a row. He also had Serena Williams come through and make an appearance on his live stream, and here is what he had to say as a prayer, thanking everybody and just thanking God.
God, thank you so much for everything that you've done for me in my life. Thank you so much for gathering the people around me. Thank you so much for keeping my family in my life. Thank you so much for making me reach new goals within myself. Thank you so much for showing me the ability to be able to do whatever I want.
All right, so congratulations to him. I mean, I see his content everywhere, and it
Right.
seems like it's always fun.
Yeah.
Like, the whole point of it is for people to have a
fun.
good time.
Yeah.
All right, now, another person who deserves some congratulations is T-Pain. He was honored over the weekend in his hometown. He got a street dedication, a key to the city, and he also had a sold-out concert. Here is what he had to say as he made Tallahassee proud.
I represent my city everywhere I go. It's tatted all over me. It's in every song. It's in everything that I do. It's in my name. That's just what I do it for. I want people to know you can do it from anywhere. You can go from anywhere and still be whoever you want to be.
That's right.
All right, well,
That's right.
well, you know what? We need to celebrate for T-Pain.
So that means
I'm going to buy you a drink. And we're going to do this right now. Here's T-Pain and Young Jock, who's going to be joining us later today. We'll buy you a drink, y'all. Toast it up. It's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here.
I'm here, baby.
And let's get into some of these under the radar stories. Now, one of these is a story that I think you'll be interested in. Experts at the Mayo Clinic are determining how many push-ups the average man and woman should be able to do, depending on your age. How many push-ups can you do, Mano?
I could do at least 50.
Oh, you're doing great. Well, according to experts, a 25-year-old male should be able to do around 28 push-ups in one go, and women should be able to do 20 to show a good fitness level. At 35, women should be able to do 19, and men should be able to do 21. And then at 45 years old, women can do 14, and men can do 16.
That's it.
Yeah, that's, First of all, let's be clear. I could barely do push-ups. I can maybe do 10. But
I'm talking about for men, though.
I also got to...
How many push-ups can you do, bro?
All right.
40, that's it?
Navy, you can do 40 in a row? Okay. I think during the pandemic when I was actually working out, I could plank for like 90 seconds, which was crazy for me. It took me a long time to build up to that, but I haven't been doing anything since. And I'm going to be honest, I could do cardio all day, but when it comes to my arms, I hate lifting weights and doing this, but this made me feel like I better get to it. We're going to get that in here. And Mano, we need you to post a video. You said how many you could do?
50.
Okay, we're going to see.
Yeah,
all right, now, morning after pills have surged online, according to telehealth companies. Why'd you laugh at that?
Because everybody talking about they're going to be off the shelf. So.
Yeah, that's why. People are preparing for Donald Trump. They said women are concerned about how a forthcoming Trump administration could restrict their access to emergency contraception, so they're preparing for that now. They said women are actually stockpiling emergency contraception pills. We actually recently launched multi-packs of Plan B, and this was the driver of a lot of the increase in orders that we saw. About 90% of emergency contraception orders are these multi-packs now. So things have been skyrocketing as everybody is getting ready. Another thing that skyrocketed is Elon Musk. He is now $70 billion richer since Donald Trump won due to Tesla's stock surging.
$70 billion.
$70 billion. So most of his wealth is wrapped up in his holdings of Tesla. What's interesting is that I saw that Donald Trump is going to get rid of tax credits for electric vehicles. So that's another interesting layer to all of this. All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, we do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we have a special guest joining us today from the A, from Atlanta. Young Jock is going to be here. That's your guy too, Mano?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so you're going to stick around and talk to
building.
Young Jock. He's been acting in a lot of movies. He has a new movie coming out called Allure, so we'll discuss all of that. But he's got some great stories. He was signed to Bad Boy South. Let's not forget that, too. All right, it's Way Up.
From industry shade to all the gossip. Talk to me. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here.
Yeah.
Let's get right into this Yee tea. So Ray J apparently did an interview and does not want that interview to see the light of day with Pastor Jamal Bryant. Here is what he had to say on social media.
I have nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit, me and Pastor Bryant need to talk, because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's gonna be a problem.
I wonder what happened.
It's gonna be a problem, a big problem.
I wonder what happened. You can't just.
So he did an interview and he don't want the interview to come out. So he was saying some stuff.
And he said he's not playing about this either, though.
He ain't playing about it.
All right. In addition to that, he also went on live and said that somebody was trying to kill him.
Just tried to shoot me and tried to kill me. And you want me to apologize? You.
Did the pastor send out his angels of death?
I don't know.
Did he got a hit squad?
Could have potentially happened.
Death dealers?
But we need to check on Ray J, because if that's a real thing, somebody tried to kill him, that's, we got to check on our guy Ray J.
Yeah.
All right. Now, a woman who said that she was a guest at a Diddy party is now talking about what she claims that she saw. She said that there were minors present. And these minors were surrounded by adults. Tania Wallace is an aspiring singer-songwriter. She said she was invited to Diddy's party by a Saudi prince who flew her from LA to Miami, and she spoke with TMZ. They have a new documentary. It's called TMZ Presents the Downfall of Diddy Inside the Freak-Offs. It's on Tubi. You can watch it. And here's what she had to say.
2018, I went to this freak off. They were little people, dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies, red lipstick, looking like real sexy, revealing like cute.
What were the little people doing?
I don't know, like being admired, being hid.
Are you talking about adults who are little people, or are you talking about minors?
I don't want to say I witnessed any of that crazy stuff, but we all have common sense. Little people. It's not supposed to be here.
That's not supposed listen, that was baseball cap, Captain Crunch, football cap, basketball cap.
Listen, I don't know.
Captain of the soccer team.
Because I ain't been to one of these events, so I can't say what was there.
Cowboy hat cap. That was man.
But it is the third installment of TMZ's Downfall of Diddy documentaries. This one is the Inside the Freak-Offs part. All right, now, in some good news, Shaboozie's bar song Tipsy is the longest leading solo 1 with 17 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100. So congratulations to Shaboozie for that major accomplishment. It actually broke Morgan Wallen's record that was set back in 2023 with his single Last Night. That was 16 weeks at number 1, and now Shaboozie has 17 weeks at number 1. So that's major. Yes? That's your song too?
I like that a lot. Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations to Shaboozie. And that is your Yeetie. And shout out to Beyonce, by the way. They're going to be doing a course on Beyonce. Fans at Yale University will be able to take a course. It's about her called Beyonce Makes History. That's going to be for the spring 2025 semester. The professor of African American Studies and Music, Daphne Brooks, will teach the class, which will examine Beyonce's artistic work from 2013 to 2024 as a lens to study Black history, intellectual thought, and performance. Prior to that, she had a course at Princeton University called Black Women in Popular Music Culture. She said those classes were always over-enrolled, and there was so much energy around the focus on Beyonce. Even though it was a class that starts in the late 19th century and moves through present day, I always thought I should come back to focusing on her and centering her work at some point. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. I can see people wanting to take that course in college. Because when you're in college, like there's, not a lot of super fun courses, and the ones that are fun are the ones that are really hard to get into.
Remember my college days. Nice.
What was happening there?
A lot.
What courses did you take?
Action.
Anyway, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. I'm here with the award-winning, advice-giving Mano.
Award-winning.
Who, by the way, majored in action in college. Yeah. All right? 800-292-5150. Call us up. Ask Yee is next.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here.
That's right.
He just did 50 push-ups.
That's right.
All right, and it's time for Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. We have Nikki on the line. Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Eddie.
What's up, darling? Nikki, it's me and Mano, and what is your question?
I am dating 2 guys, and I'm just trying to figure out which one is the right one.
Are you f***ing both of them?
Mano.
No, whoa.
That's a good reaction response.
Very question.
Just asking.
Okay, so tell me about both guys.
So one guy, he's more playful, but he has like some work to do. Like he seems like he has like some certain issues that like I gotta work on it. I don't really feel like doing that work.
Okay.
But he gives me fun vibes, right?
Okay, so that sounds more like a casual situation.
The other one, he's not as fun, but he's like secure in ways where it's like if I'm feeling emotionally unstable, he gives that security, but he's just not as fun. Like I don't get the much thrill from him.
But if you really want to be sure, you got to probably test them both out in bed.
They've been tested.
I just think you answered your own question.
Right,
you said this
go.
guy is too much work and you don't feel like having to do that work. And sometimes you got to listen to yourself.
So this is the thing, though. One is more attentive than the other one. So how do I work with that? Like the one that's like fun, he's attentive.
Okay.
Whereas the one who's like more safe, he's like, when I get a chance to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you.
Why do you have to be with one of them? Why can't you just date until... Because maybe it's none of them.
Well, there's a reason why the decision is not made, because I just don't know if either one of them is the choice. And maybe I should just move along and find other suitors.
I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be like, you have to be in a relationship and you have to choose one. If neither one of them is right now and not giving you the things that you need, and you're debating in your head and you're like, oh, this one does this, but this one doesn't do that. He's not as attentive, but the other guy, like, then maybe neither one of them is for you, but maybe things could change as the relationship grows. You can still date them, but you also can date other people. You're not committed to anybody. So as long as you're not acting like you're in a relationship and cheating, you're okay. It's okay to date. It's okay to go out. It's okay to keep your options open until you feel like this is who I really want to be with. Because it feels like you're trying to force a decision, this one or that one, when you don't even have to make a decision.
I feel like I don't want to waste my time, though.
I wouldn't even think about it as far as like wasting time. It's just you don't feel like this is who I want to be with. And if you're not like this is who I want to be with, then it's not. Listen, you single. It's good.
I am indeed single.
All right. Well, good luck. Have fun dating. Maybe I'll invite you to some Tinder events.
Invite me, girl. Let me know what's up. There might be some people out there I need to see.
I know that's right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling. Mano didn't like this. He wanted you. He wanted you to pick whoever's better in bed.
I can tell you that. I know which one is.
Which one's better? Which one's better? The fun one?
No.
The serious one is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he laughing?
She said, yeah.
Why are you
was
laughing?
thinking about it right now. That's why you was like, yeah.
He did some good. All right. Well,
now
listen.
think about it.
You can still get your licks in, okay? But, stay single.
I'm going to stay single. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Well, that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you could leave a message. And me and the award-winning advice-giving Mano will still answer your question that way. And when we come back, Young Jock is joining us. He's in a new movie called Allure that's coming out. But, he has a very illustrious career. We'll talk about it. It's way up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Turn me up.
Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Young Jock is here, and Mano is doing his Atlanta
real shy
impersonations.
Yeah. He can file me.
You're also acting in movies and TV, and I got a story to tell, and now Allure.
Yes.
So not only are you doing morning radio, not only are you doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, not only are you a recording artist, and also still doing shows and performances.
Yes, right.
But also still double tapping pictures.
Yes.
But also a father of 9.
Oh, goddamn.
Also a husband. Trying to make sure your wife don't divorce you.
Jesus.
That's a job in itself. Okay, I don't know how you manage to do all of that.
Time management.
Yep.
There it is.
And that's why that's so important.
So this new film with Lil, man, I done been sitting there with my wife and just be like, I did not mean to do that. It's a habit. And she like, I felt like it because I was gonna tap it too. So this new movie of Lil, man, it's an interesting thing, right? So it's just a true story, man. I just believe in manifestation. And I said, hey, coming into this new year, I'm gonna do more movies and I'm gonna be a lead in a movie and it's gonna work for me. I said it, the opportunity came, did the movie with Tay Diggs, Love and Murder. Also did I Got a Story to Tell, which is an anthology series. It's a gas station pill. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did. They got take that pill.
Man, I know you was taking the pill.
Blue Chew now.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my
Blue
God.
Chew, now we talking.
I don't know about that.
Blue Chew not at the gas station though.
It ain't, but you know what I'm talking about.
100%.
You never. What about a honey pack?
Come on, baby.
No,
I
you
know
took a honey pack.
He just had one with breakfast.
Look,
It's not a regular biscuit. No, this is a honey pack biscuit.
honey pack.
This biscuit is packed with this honey.
Well,
You never rubbed the crystal on it?
Crazy.
There's a crystal you can.
You're out of
Okay.
control.
You do know, right?
You gotta slow down. Shut up, Mike off, please.
Right now I'm with my guy Mano, and we are talking to Young Jock.
And so that's how I manifested this situation to come about, man. This is actually my first feature film where I'm leading in this movie, Allure. It's a story of betrayal. You know, it's two friends, you know, one OG partner, big homie, little homie.
Omega.
I'm Omega.
And Blue Kimball's in it, right?
Blue
That's my
Kimball.
guy right there.
Blue plays my homie, and homie put his neck on the line for me. I just wasn't the person he thought I was.
He got locked up. He took the fall for you.
Me and his shorty, me and her, we kind of get involved, and now here I am. I'm taking care of you now. I'm knocking you down. Now we together. Homie come home, it's up, and Blue played the hell out of this part. I ain't gonna lie. We had some face-offs where I was like, yo, I had some nervous energy moments. As a man, I'm serious, because homie was bringing that energy straight up. Like, because, you know, I ain't never really been in a face-off with nobody, and it wasn't real.
When is it out?
When-
Can
yeah,
people?
when's it
Yeah,
out?
can people? Because I was trying
And
to
when's
find
it
it.
out?
So
I
I'm
was
doing the premiere, the 13th.
okay.
I saw the trailer the other night, and I teared up, because that was the moment for me, Mano, where I was just like, yo, I'm in a real movie. I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
dope.
I'm saying this moment with y'all.
Congratulations.
I teared up.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I
as
can't
you
wait.
should. I love tears of joy are amazing.
That's how I was able to
The
pull
best
some of my
feeling.
moments out in this movie too. I had some moments I had to cry. I started thinking about my mom,
Oh yeah, that's right.
because I lost my mom last year, and you know, when I told her I was doing this movie, she was in good health. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, we're gonna knock it out. She like, oh, you gonna kill that. So then I have her here, and I remember I was in the scene, and I was just like, I remember her telling me one day, she was like, boy, you a better person than you even give yourself credit for. And I was thinking about that moment in that movie, but them tears got to rolling, and them cameras was in my face like this.
Yes, he got it.
And I felt so good, Angela. I felt so good. I was
Oh,
like,
my
ooh, this
gosh.
is going to be good. So I look forward to sharing this moment with the world, November 13th.
Young Jock is here. He has a new movie that he's starring in called Allure, but you also know he has his morning radio show, as well as starring on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We got more with Young Jock when we come back.
Everybody listen. Yeah.
It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in the Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here, and we're talking to Young Jock. Do you think Mano would have been a good fit for the movie Allure?
I think Mano would make a great character in
part
this
two.
series. In
Yep.
this series,
Yep.
I'm going to keep it 100 with you. We had a situation took place. I ain't going to even say his name.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if I should say this.
Say it.
So I get on set. I'm happy to be on set. I don't know if I'm the lead. I don't know if I'm one or two. And I walk in the room, and it's Jamal.
Biggie.
It's great.
Jamal,
Gravy.
Right? Dame P.L. walk up and say, yeah, so if you guys could, you know what I'm saying, could we get a quick read in? I want to go to this one particular scene. I would like to just see your interaction, see your chemistry. Jamal like, I don't do rehearsals. So what we're going to do is like, well, do you think you could just go back and forth with Jock once or twice? Jamal was like, I don't do that. They started turning to Biggie or something. I was like,
absolutely.
Like, Jamal, my man. I'm like, Jamal, what's going on here? So now I'm thinking, he getting in the character. He like, Jock, you got a problem with that? I'm like, so I'm trying not to make eye contact with nobody but him. So I'm like, so what you saying? So he like, I said what I said. So I grab my script. I'm like, well, I guess we. So I started feeding them lines, right? Yeah. So he like, y'all, that ain't happening. I'm showing up with the gun. I'm busting at the door. So like, nah, we can't do that at the door. He said, I said what I said. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get out of jail. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna show up at his door with the strap, put it in his face at the door with his kid right there. They're like, no, we didn't write it to go that direction. So now I'm lost. I'm like, so now I'm looking for the camera. Like, okay, they punked me first day on set. So then, so they pulled me to the side. Like, are you okay? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, y'all was having a moment. I was like, yeah, it was good.
Right,
like,
you thought it was acting.
He's like, no, I think he for real. I'm like, no, he in character. They're like, no, he got an issue right now. I'm like, so now I'm looking. He like, I'm out of here. I was like, damn, he gone? No, we gonna have to replace homie. I'm like, oh, he was for real. Oh, so this one went wrong. Like, yeah, so we gotta replace him. Who you got in mind? I was like, he did that New York shit so good. I was like, we need to get Mano or somebody like that. We need to go ignorant ass dude. We need Mano or somebody who's gonna be with this. And they was like, yeah, we're gonna look into that.
Mano, we'll do his rehearsal.
What happened? They got Blue because the relationship they already had. Blue. It was but I said it, so that's what's funny. I wasn't gonna tell the story.
And you know what's so crazy? You know that used to be my arch nemesis back in the days, Gravy.
In real life?
In real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we finished him off back then, right? Didn't we? Shut him out of business.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Let me get out of character.
Hey, let me just say this to my man, Joe Jamal. Brody, I wanted to do this film with you, bro. I don't know what happened.
Well, shout out to Blue.
But I wish you will.
Yeah.
I wish you will. But Blue did his thing, though. Blue came on in the...
Hilarious. You tried to act. You was like,
I thought we was
okay, we in character. We method acting.
What's it? You better ask about me. You better know. When he sat back on me, listen, pause. When he leaned back in the chair, he did me like this. He said, I don't care who like it. I was like,
he's good. Yeah.
This guy's some character. Get him a raise. Get him a raise. I didn't know.
What an experience.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for coming here. This was really a treat. I know you came straight from the airport.
Thank you so much, man. I love y'all guys,
amazing.
Man. Straight like that. Allure, November 13th.
You can watch that full, extremely entertaining interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here. What's up, Mano?
I'm here, baby, as always.
We outside. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Also, thank you to Young Jack for joining us. You could have been doing, well, you've done movies already anyway, so you've been doing it.
I had a little part here and there.
Yeah, you've had some parts.
A little something.
People still be mad at you for some of your roles.
Absolutely.
But again, thank you to Young Jack. You can watch that full interview on our YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And also, we did talk about Friendflation today. Maybe there's certain people you can't hang out with because they're just too expensive to hang out with. And I already told y'all, going out with Mano, you're going to end up doing the most.
I'm spending.
Yeah, he's spending money. But you also got to make sure you're good. So
100%.
It's a balance. All right. Well, anyway, this is your show. So, of course, you have the last word.
So I actually moved from a different state with my so-called best friend. I never take her out because I always end up paying for the tab. So literally she tried to move this man into our house. She didn't buy no groceries. She didn't even pay her rent. Then they would always put things on my tab when we were going out. This girl to this day still owes me $4,000. I refuse to be her friend. I don't take her out. I don't go nowhere. I don't even speak to her.
My name is Pedro Suarez, and I want to shine a light on a young man who saved me and my children. I got in a car accident yesterday, and my car was on fire down here in Jacksonville, Florida. And the person's name is Joe Rockwood. He was able to get me and my kids out of the car, as well as extinguish the fire. And I would like to shine the light on him because he saved me and my kids' life.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.